to recovery, man. We're back. Live once again. Did it, man. We got a powerful one for you today. Before we Charleston White, man. Going in online, man. But, a lot of times delivery is raw for a lot of folks, but about the live. Also, man, we got a little bit of a bone to pick with Tariq Nasheed. Colors, man. Definitely recommend you check those out. But I still got to shout out my man Roberto Diaz. Man, he is going in. Let's go ahead and get this cracking, man. Let's get it. Yeah, get it, man. Back at it, man. Charleston White, Tariq Nasheed. We're going to react to all of that. Now check this out. Go ahead and turn that down a little bit. Yeah, man, that beat's hitting, man. Music brought to you by Buddha Vibes Production. Check them out on YouTube. And we're going to have the link in the description so you can hit them up for some nice beats. Let's go ahead and put that on pause. And we're going to be going in on Tariq Nasheed. But first, before that, check this out. For all you guys that are for all you guys that are rocking with Boosie. Now, don't get me wrong. The music is okay. The music is okay, but it's the message in it. And this is Charleston White is going to break down the reality behind this music that we listened to so long. Check this out. Let's go ahead and get over there. Bang. And I'm going to go ahead and let that play. Turn this back up. Check this out.
T.I. and Boosie, homie, Boosie killed 9 black people. He murdered 9 black people. He killed his baby mama's brother, put a hit on him, and gave a nigga $2,800 times 9.
Sorry for the language.
This kid killed so many black people, he confessed. And he's going to rot in prison from being 16 years old. He was a serial killer. He was Lil Boosie's serial killer. It's a whole story about this kid, Marlo Mike. Why won't nobody go interview him? Why won't nobody talk to him? Why do Boosie get all the love? As if he the killer. And Boosie ain't no motherfucking killer. You can slap Boosie and that bitch wouldn't do nothing. Nigga, you can slap Lil Boosie. That bitch ain't gonna do nothing. Lil Marlo was the killer. Lil Boosie ain't had a fight with nobody. That you punch him in the nose, that bitch will bleed to death because he'll diabetic. Split his goddamn head over. But you know what? That kid watched somebody die when he was a baby, and he remembered the murder. And that kid also suffered with mental health. And Lil Boosie running around here talking like he tough in a motherfucker. That nigga ain't never. Lil Boosie is not known for killing nobody. He ain't known for shooting that pistol in Baton Rouge.
All right, so let me stop there. So forgive the language, but I mean, it is what it is because here's the thing. I remember singing those songs about Marlo Mike. You know what I'm saying? And this was a real kid that went to prison. He's going to be in there for the rest of his life because of these things he was doing. He was really living that life that we all sing about. So, and check this out. This is about your boy, Ja Morant. Now, I know this is kind of old, you know, the way things move are so fast, but man, I just can't believe this, but I really like Charleston White's take on this. Check this out. Check this out right here. I'm gonna let this play right here. Listen to this.
Paru. And to that point, this is what people don't realize in hip-hop culture. He never got to do that. So that's why when he finally got to do it, he was big Suge Knight.
Yeah.
And we thought Suge Knight was a big bad motherfucker, and he wasn't. It was the niggas around him. They thought Suge Knight was a cream puff.
Shout out to Real Life Productions, man. They really put this interview together, man. I like how they did the background, everything. We just reacting to this. This is no taking no credit for this. Just reacting to this. It was a solid message. Taking no credit for this. Just reacting to this. It was a solid message, and we just doing our part to help spread it even further. Check this out.
Nah, the street style Suge Knight was a cream puff. So I'm making a correlation to this kid. This kid is a cream puff, trying to play like a gangster in a thug. That's why he's embracing it with all these 100 millions.
Right.
They didn't get to do it before now. The niggas who got to did it before now, when they get to 100 million, they play square.
Right.
They play square.
See?
That's why you see the gangsters before now tried to play square. From Pablo Escobar, at some point he started trying to get into politicians, but he started out. When you look at Saddam Hussein, man,
that's the crazy thing is that's the dream of every, now I won't say every drug dealer, but that's the dream of a lot of people in the street to be able to turn legit without going to jail. That's the fantasy. But it don't work out like that. And you see the guy, he's over here, now that he's rich, now he can play gangster because he's rich now. He never got, like you say, he never got to do it before because he was doing the right things. Which, why not celebrate that? Why is this gangster lifestyle the way to go? And it's a lot, I would say a lot because of the music, which influences the culture and so on and so forth. But check this out. So we have coming up right here the whole situation that happened in Mexico, right? 4 people kidnapped, 2 of them killed. Very unfortunate situation. But I'm really surprised at Tariq Nasheed's take on this because I would think somebody from the street would kind of recognize. But hold on, let me play this. Let me play this for you real quick, so you can see this. Here, listen to this real quick.
Sound together for you. Hold on, guys. All right, let me bust this for you. Hold on.
Now, this is from Tariq Nasheed's page, so I'm not taking credit for his footage.
2 of them are safely back on U.S. soil. The other 2.
I just want to say that Tariq, don't strike my page. I'm a small channel. I'm a nobody, so don't worry about it. This is from your page. I'm just reacting to something you said. Check this out.
Are dead. The victims were found in a rural area east of the northern Mexico border city of Matamoros. The other 2 survivors were returned to the U.S. Tuesday. Mexican officials say one of them was injured. Omar Villafranca is in Brownsville, Texas, with the latest.
2 Americans who survived being caught in a shootout and kidnapped by cartel gunmen were taken to a hospital in Brownsville, Texas today. Mexican authorities found Latavia McGee and Eric Williams at a stash house outside the city of Matamoros after gunmen moved them to multiple locations to avoid capture. It was the end of a road trip for cosmetic surgery. McGee, Williams, along with their close friends Shaheed Woodard and Zindell Brown, traveled last week from South Carolina to Matamoros so McGee could have cosmetic surgery. This video shows the moment when they were kidnapped at gunpoint after being caught in a shootout between rival cartel gangs. Here you see McGee being forced into the back of a pickup truck by armed men, with others who appear hurt, also dragged and loaded onto the truck bed. Woodard and Brown were killed. Traveling abroad for medicine and medical procedures is common. More than 1 million Americans traveled to Mexico for health tourism last year, spending about $250 million. 38-year-old Williams, a husband and father, was shot in the leg but is expected to survive. We talked to his wife, Michelle, moments ago from North Carolina.
All right. Okay. All right. So that's...
Okay, so now so that's what happened. Now, that was very unfortunate. But Tariq Nasheed is going to give his take on this. And I really got to shout out to Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell really shed some light on this. I think he was the first one to really speak on this. But I'm real surprised that because Tariq Nasheed, he seems to have a history of dealing with people in the street life. And check out his take on this. Let's see if you agree with this.
That's enough of that. All right, guys. Okay. Let me get back on. Now, somebody said, now I've been seeing this comment pop up. Well, they were down there trapping. No, they weren't. No, they weren't down there trapping. They weren't. Let's stop that. They were not down there trapping. Stop. They were not.
Okay, why?
From what I understand, all of these folks, none of them had criminal records. They were kind of squeaky clean. They didn't have no criminal record, and they weren't down there trapping. And
I believe that was shown to not be true.
Look, listen.
I believe they did have some
trapping
drug charges on
you
their
don't
record.
leave no
Allegedly.
paper trail.
Allegedly.
You don't sign up for no cosmetic surgery because you leave a damn paper trail. You understand? Let's stop that, because I've seen that comment pop up a lot. When you trapping, you ain't leaving no damn paper trail. You're not leaving all your name and social security number and all of this stuff for a damn doctor's office. All right? So they were not trapping down there.
Okay. So, and to me, I do not understand that take at all, because this is how it went. You had one girl, looked like three brothers went down there. The girl's going down for surgery. Now, let's just say a person wants to go over there to try to make some kind of connection, right? To me, that's the perfect cover story. You have to leave some kind of paper trail. I mean, you have to travel there, you know. And then when you go there at the border, they're going to want to know, why are you coming here? So to me, that's the perfect cover story. We're here for surgery. We're here to support her. She's going to be coming out of anesthesia. We're here to make sure she gets back to the hotel and everything. That seems like that would be more the cover story. So I don't understand what Tariq is talking about, like where he just totally dismisses this. And I understand too, which he did a later video talking about how we get, black folks get criminalized when there's, situations like this. But still, I mean, there's no way you can just automatically dismiss this. Am I out of line? I mean, not out of line, but I mean, does that sound crazy? Or to me, that's the perfect cover story to go down there and try to make some kind of connection. I believe that's what they were doing. I believe they went down there, they tried to talk to some people, and they talked to the wrong people and got into the wrong business. And it's quite evident they're not from there. That was a bad move, because to me, if you're going down there just for surgery, you're checking into the hotel, and that's about it for the most part. I mean, you didn't travel all that way. But I don't know. There's other videos out there saying that they didn't have surgery scheduled that day, actually. There's other videos out there saying that they had some of the people involved have drug charges in their background. Maybe, this was an earlier video, so Tariq may not have been aware. But that's allegedly, because I really don't know. I don't know these folks, and I don't know. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I want to say a special shout out to a good brother of mine, recently passed away, a brother named Roberto Diaz. He was he had his struggles, but he was such a giver. He was a mechanic. He worked on everybody's car. He would, sometimes he didn't charge them at all. He always worked with people, and he'd always be available for that. And that's a big save. When you need something done on your car and somebody comes along and says, hey, I can take care of that, no problem. You know what kind of save that is. And that brother did that all over Lebanon County and in the Harrisburg and other towns as well, but especially in Lebanon County. And the thing that I'm kind of frustrated about is that there's a church here in town called Calvary Chapel, and as far as I know, they're not going to help out with any kind of memorial or anything for this brother, but he really served a lot of people in that church by having that mechanic ministry. It really was a ministry. Like, he really, gave a lot of people a peace of mind, being able to get those type of things taken care of in a short amount of time. He was really good for that. So rest in peace, brother. I'll never forget you, man. And I'm glad that your fight is over in this world and you could rest and be at peace. So with that said, my name's Warren Garrett. Look out for new events and announcements will be coming up. We're moving out to California. We're going to be doing a big fundraiser. Brothers are already out there fundraising now. We have a amazing property that's up for grabs, and we want to get that and turn that into a safe haven for people that are in recovery and just are in another transition of life to where they're moving on to independence. We want to get that and turn that into a safe haven for people that are in recovery and just are in another transition of life to where they're moving on to independence. So again, my name's Warren Garrett. God's chosen ones, secrets to recovery. Till next time.